Hi, I'm Emily, and I'm going to be going over the writer outline that is given to all of our writers that they go from. And if you are one of our new writers, please bear with me as I go through what we give you for every single article. So we begin with the reference notes and just read through this. It's basically very basic. The writer standards, read through that. And the voice of the client is always going to be in the outline. The target audience of the client is always going to be in the outline. The article keyword is always going to be in the outline. And please be sure to have the article keyword in the title as is. So please try to keep, like this is as an example, palliative care cancer, try to keep those words together in the title. Try not to modify or separate the words. So in the title, we would want palliative care cancer to stay together in tandem. So try to keep those together and have a title with it. In rare circumstances, we will make an exception for that. Once in a while, there's like some really weird keyword or keyword phrase that we're just like, yeah, don't worry about it. But for the most part, try to keep them together. We call them alt keywords. So we're not always going to say alternative. We're pretty much going to be saying alt keywords. And these are keywords that are basically the article keyword said in a different way. And we're going to want a handful at least of these in the article. As many as you can get in the article would be great. And it is not required that you put all of these in the article. These are suggestions to try to get in your article. Please at least try to get some of them in your article. Semantic keywords. These are words that Google often finds in the articles that it likes. So basically, to explain semantic keywords really briefly, the articles that are ranking at the top of Google for palliative care cancer have these words in them, and Google knows it. So we also want to have a large quantity of these words in the article also to show Google that this article is comprehensive. That's what it does, is it shows Google that this is a comprehensive article that is going to explain a lot of the things that people are looking for. Again, you do not have to have all of the words in the article. We're going for some of the words in the article. As many as you can get in the article is great. You do not have to have all the words in the article. I don't want this to be punishing for anyone. I don't want you to be like stressed out trying to get every single one of these semantic words in, or is all the alt keywords in. If you can please get some of these words in, that would be wonderful. We want some words we would like some of these words to get into the article, as many as you can get. Okay, it helps Google to know that this is a really nice article, because that's one way that Google takes account for what kind of an article it is. Okay, but please don't randomly throw these words in. We want to put them in really with intelligence and artistry. Okay, it'd be helpful. Also, every single one of our outlines should have the client's feedback on the topic. Once in a while, the client won't have feedback on the topic, or we haven't been able to contact them, and we're going to be doing articles anyway. So if there is client's feedback on the topic, be sure to read that. For sure, read through their feedback. And take it into consideration, as especially like in the first or last paragraph, or wherever you can. Try to give a little bit of what they have said in your article. And that should reign almost, pleasing our clients is really what we're doing. We're trying to just please clients. So that's really important that we take into consideration the client feedback. And then we have below, this might look daunting right here. And this is all suggestive. It is absolutely not to be followed verbatim unless you enjoy that, unless you really want to. If you love following these outlines, you absolutely can follow these verbatim if you really love them. However, I don't think any of our writers so far have followed these exactly. They pick and choose what they want. Some don't follow them at all. So what I want to say is these potential article topic persuasions have come from chat, who is capable of synthesizing the alt keywords. So chat takes into account the article keyword, the alt keywords, and the semantic words, and it takes into consideration that we're talking about elderly care. And it gives us an outline that very likely could incorporate all of this. So our outlines could incorporate all of this. It's saying, here's an outline that could incorporate all those words that you want to incorporate. So a lot of these topics could be very helpful for writing the article. That being said, you do not have to follow that, the outline exactly. This is suggestive. It's a suggestion for ideas. You can follow it exactly if you want to. Okay? We really respect and want you as a writer to use your voice. Please use your voice. Please use personal experience when you can. That's why we're using human writers when we could use chat to write. We want to pay human writers because you have a particular voice, you have life experiences, and you are capable of way better writing than a robot, than ChatGPT, which is why we're hiring a human writer. And I just wanted to end by saying we hired you as a human because you can do human writing. So please, I understand the temptation to use chat. Please don't use chat. And we are going to have an editor going through and checking to make sure for signs of using chat. So if you were to use chat, please work in tandem with it. Be very careful to not lie, because chat lies so much. We use chat a lot. We know what to look for. We know what it's going to do and how it's going to talk and what it's going to say. So that being said, please, 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 please add personal touch that's unique to you, like that's yours, and have fun, be an artist, because that's what we love and that's what we stand for as a company. And we want to have really excellent articles that rank at the top of Google that are artistic and not machine created. So to end with that, and to end with this, let's see, a general idea for how many words and pictures. And it's always going to be general. It's never going to be like it's 2,000 words or you're cut. We're very, very, very lenient on the words and the images. So please go with what feels right to you. And also, if you are going to go 1,000 words over or 1,000 words under, please get permission to do so. We want to stay within some hundreds, like I would say up to 500 word variation on the words is fine. Up to like 500 word variations, totally fine. 600, 700, and then when you're pushing, adding 1,000 words, so then get permission. And it is okay to get permission. We are very reasonable. So if you're like, I just have so much to say about this in this topic I'm feeling really passionate about, and I have so much to say, we're very reasonable, and a lot of the time we'll be like, yeah, for sure, do a 3,000 word article for us. large articles do rank really well, but we just want you guys to be very aware of our goal is to create really high-ranking, high-quality articles at speed. So we don't want just tons of huge articles, because we do want to be able to be creating many articles so quantity and quality, and so it's going to be a balance. And usually per article series we'll have maybe 3 to 4 3,000 word articles, and the rest will be between 1,000 to 2,000. So, and then the pictures, also use your wisdom and judgment and expertise with choosing your pictures. This is not set in stone at all. It's not set in stone. These are general. This whole outline is to be taken into consideration. Please read through it, take it into consideration, and then write your article. I don't want you guys to hate the experience by thinking that it's this super confined experience where you have to get every single alt keyword in, or every single semantic word in. And so I'm going through this trying to explain that these are, this is general. This writer standards is probably the strictest part, is try to do well with your grammar, your sentence structure, your paragraph structure. Try to be concise, but try to be artistic. Just read through this writer standards, and honestly, the more you write, the easier it gets, because a lot of our writers, it just takes a few of these to get going, and then it's pretty easy from there on. So that is our outline, and hopefully it makes sense, and we are excited to have you as a writer for us. Hopefully you are a new writer for us, and that's why you're watching this. And reach out to me with any questions of any kind. We want to help you. We want to answer your questions. Please reach out with questions. Reach out to the editor with questions. Also, the editor is there to help and knows this material very well and knows what to do very much. And is often better writer than me. So reach out to the editor, who is the better, much more wise writer than I am for most of your questions. And if need be, I am here for you and here to support you. So reach out to me also. And that is that.